Hi, that was my cat Bella in the background. Welcome to 2017. Still persisting in this year in learning my German. It's a very slow process with me because I can't afford really to go to any proper college or take part in any actual courses. By the way, if you see any damage to the eye, it's just because I've had a recent intravitreal injection. But I would like to begin today by playing something off of Google Translate. And when I can find it for you, I think it makes a really good point. Yeah, and it relates obviously to my learning German still.
Werfen Sie eine Speiche in das Rad des Bösen.
I'll see if I could say it as well. Werfen Sie eine Speiche in das Rad des Bösen. Werfen Sie eine Speiche in das Rad des Bösen. See if that sounds anything like this.
Werfen Sie eine Speiche in das Rad des Bösen.
I think I did quite well. Please, anyone out there learning German wants to join me, have a word, add a comment, and I'm sure we can have great fun on YouTube swapping our German learning experiences. Now, for the majority of people who don't speak German, not that everyone should, that is from a famous German theologian called Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Anybody who watches my videos or even knows me personally will know that I have the greatest of respect for Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Theologian in Germany in the 30s during the rise of Hitler and the fascists, and the phrase means to throw a spike in the wheel of evil. Throw a spike in the wheel of evil. Well, just think back to 1930s Germany, and you can see all that evil as it was developing then. Now, I know that people will often say to me, Godwin's law, trying to compare things now with what was happening then, it's terrible. I've even had somebody I regard as a friend telling me that that comparison, or that back reference to what happened in Germany during the 30s, is an insult to the survivors of the Holocaust. I'm very sorry that I had to lose a friend as a result of that, but it is not an insult to their memory. If anything, it is a rallying call to see that it doesn't happen again. For you would have to be patently stupid, or more to the point, deliberately media brainwashed, to believe that with the rise of the far right in Europe, with people like Nigel Farage, and also, of course, with the imminent inauguration of Donald Trump on the 20th of January, you would have to be downright ignorant to think that fascism and right-wing politics is not spreading. There was, in fact, on Facebook only a couple of days ago, and I think it was probably in the papers as well, a right-wing, I would say neo-Nazi in America, who published an article in what they called The Stormer. Wow, in German that would be Der Stürmer, but they decided to call it The Stormer. Well, this guy thought that celebrities or athletes or whatever, race mixing was dangerous and was an insult to the whole white race. Now, when you see Nigel Farage and UKIP and the posters they produced during the Brexit campaign, when you look at people like that in America, and when you look at what our corporate media is gradually brainwashing us to accept, then I think you too can see the need to throw a spike in the wheel of evil. You may have noticed only fairly recently a return of something in the media, and that was about the soldier David Clapson, a diabetic like myself, my wife, my son, my first wife, who died from not being able to store his insulin at the correct temperature in a fridge, who died with virtually no money on him, surrounded by a pile of CVs he was supposed to be sending out in order to get a job. And this guy who served his country was left to starve and die by the Department of Work and Pensions. That was disgusting. How can we throw a spike in that governmental wheel of evil? Many ways. Obviously sign the petition, obviously contribute on sites that are fighting sanctions and benefit cuts, obviously get out there at your local job centre with teams of people who are going not only to protest but to advise. So that's what I would suggest we do, to throw a spike in the wheel of evil. We are not powerless. Joined together, we can achieve wonders. I think it was Bob Crow who said, ex-trade unionist, died a few years ago, but his comment was the one I would like to leave you with. And it says, if one person spits, nothing happens. But join together and spit together as a group, and we can drown the bastards. Take care, comrades, and have a good 2017.